Can people joining the podcast see my video?
Like if we were to add someone in the group.
Wait,
What?
wait, are we doing the podcast live?
No.
Oh, we're just recording it and then
Yes.
putting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost went live though. Anyway.
Cruise.
All right, I'm starting this podcast. We're just gonna
Wait,
jump right into it. What's up, everyone? I'm just kidding.
hi.
Hey guys,
Oh.
welcome
Oh.
to the Karon Show.
I didn't think you started it.
No, I did.
To the
This is
Karon Show.
yeah.
Woo!
So this is a podcast that we decided to do, literally like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah,
We
like actually.
just came, and it's funny because like you guys can't see our faces. The first one is audio only, but I am staring at Keegan right now, and I feel like we're on a Zoom meeting.
I just like staring at myself. I don't want to do without looking at myself.
So yeah, so this podcast is basically just gonna be about like this first one's just gonna be about just our introductions. We might talk about some spicy old stories that we come up with, but I don't have any in mind right now. We basically just press start recording and we're hoping.
Yeah, I don't even know what our topic is.
Okay, so our first thing I wrote down in the notepad is introductions. So basically, I feel like this is gonna be the awkward part in the podcast where it's like an icebreaker, because like
I'm the icebreaker.
icebreakers.
Hi, my name's Keegan. 3 facts about me. I'm gay. I like iced coffee. And I'm a mess.
Great. I'm Aaron, and
Hi, Aaron.
I am not an alcoholic. I'm actually not an alcoholic. I don't drink like at all. That made it sound like I drink. I don't drink alcohol like at all. I'm also gay, and I really like pizza and baby metal. Yeah, that's basically it. But I don't know. So what we both said being gay as like something about us. Now, I have a question. It's kind of a deep question.
Okay.
When
I'm
people
ready.
say that, like, I don't even know. Okay, so say you're an icebreaker, right? And you're just like, yeah, I'm gay, and then someone's just like, do you let, or let's just say as a very conservative person. I guess we are talking about politics. I have to pee so bad. I didn't pee before the podcast.
I forgot you had to pee.
Yeah, anyway. So let's just say someone was just like, being gay isn't a personality trait. Do you necessarily agree with that? I feel like this is very like already getting into the rough.
We didn't even really introduce ourselves other
No.
than like the 3 facts.
Yeah, we didn't. But like,
okay.
it just came up, so I just wanted to say it.
Honestly, I act like being gay is my personality
I
trait.
do
And I
too.
know a lot of people don't agree. Like even other gay people that I know are like, being gay is not a personality trait. I don't define myself by me being gay. And like, I mean, I respect that. I do. But like, I talk about being gay a lot. Like
Me too.
being gay is basically my identity. Like it's so interwoven into who I am that like I don't really separate it from me.
Right. And like I feel like that is a healthy way to I don't even know. I just feel like I would say that it's not like my personality, but also at the same time I will walk into a room and just throw glitter in your face and be like, I'm in love with men. Like I don't know. It's not like
It feels healthy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like more connected with myself because I feel,
Right.
I don't know, like I don't feel bad about myself
Yeah.
for being gay.
This podcast. Anyway, yeah, that just came up because I noticed that we both said we're gay, and I don't know why that like triggered that, but anyway, yeah. So going back to introductions, yeah, I'm Aaron. I'm 20 years old as of right now. I will be 21 on October 30th. I'm a Halloween baby.
Wait, can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's nice to know that I could if I wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. There is swearing in this. I would say that for the most part, it isn't really family friendly unless your family is above 14
Huh.
years of age.
All right, so basically, this podcast is just going to be us talking about a bunch of random topics.
Yes.
Like some weeks it could be like really deep, and then other weeks it could be like, "What's your favorite pizza topping?"
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Um,
And we'll have guests too. Like
yes, we
we'll
will
have
have
little
guests.
guests
Little guests
for each topic.
here and
Are
there.
we having one today, or are we just kind of doing our own thing?
Uh, for this podcast, it will just be us two. But the next podcast, we do have someone lined up for that, um,
Uh,
which we'll announce at the end of this podcast.
uh,
Because
that's
that
amazing.
way,
Because I don't even know who it is yet, so I'm
yeah,
gonna be finding out with you guys.
no, I know, and that way, you guys have to listen to the podcast. We are forcing you to listen. They like click off right now. Like
They're like, bye. Did we explain why we're Karen?
Oh no, we didn't. Oh, so
Thanks to Molly. Thanks, Molly, if you're listening to this.
so basically, how this entire thing started
Because
was
I wanted to be TikTok famous. But
Keegan
apparently I'm not.
wanted to go live on TikTok, but apparently you cannot go live unless you have like 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Literally 1,000.
So
I'm not bitter or anything.
Keegan and I were on FaceTime and he's like, I'm so mad. And I was just like, you know what? Let's go live on Instagram. And he's like, no. And I was like, yes. And then I hung up and then
I was nervous. I don't know why. I acted like so many people were gonna join.
yeah.
Self-centered.
Yeah. And so our friend Molly joined. Shout out to Molly. And
Yes.
we were talking and stuff, and then we're like, hey, we should start a podcast. And Keegan's like, yeah, let's do it. So that's basically how this started. This idea came up like 2 hours ago.
It's very last minute, and it like probably feels like it
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah, like they're gonna. This is very, like right now, especially right now since we just started, it's pretty mediocre. Like as you can see, this is all you're gonna see throughout the video. The Karen show that's underlined. That's all you're gonna see. You're gonna hear us, but yeah.
Sometimes you'll see us too.
Yes,
Sometimes
don't worry. You, especially with some guests. I know some of our guests want to be seen, so we will have video. Oh, anyway, so the Karen show came from. It's just a mash between Karen and Keegan and Aaron. And then Molly was like, you guys should be called the Karen show or something like that. And I was like, you know what? That sounds good. That's not the official name, but like as of right
I
now.
can't wait to listen back to this and like judge myself.
Yeah, same.
It'll be embarrassing.
I hate my voice, which is a problem because I'm going to be editing this podcast. But honestly, I feel like it's better if it's not edited heavily. So like I should be leaving mostly everything in.
You should, unless there's like a lot of awkward silences,
Yeah.
which hopefully doesn't happen. There's like one right now because I said that.
Oh, you might also hear my chair squeak because it's like 50,000 years old and
I
annoying.
haven't heard it yet.
Really?
Yeah, you keep bringing it up, and I'm like, what?
Can you hear it now? Wait.
Yeah, now I can because no one's talking.
Okay. There. Okay.
Anyway,
Should we? Okay. So, on to. Wait, did you think we introduced ourselves pretty well there?
yeah, everyone knows us.
Yeah. Yeah, we're famous.
Yeah, like honestly, we're famous already. We don't need to.
Everyone knows us. Yeah. So, I feel like. Did you. We can edit this part out, but did you want to talk about the Dandy Squad in this podcast?
We can, yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like a weird jumping off point, but I guess if
Yeah.
it's like us talking about our past, then
Or we could talk about being gay in a small town.
we can, yeah.
Let's do being
Or
gay
should
in a
that
small
be a
town.
separate- Should that be a separate podcast though, or should it be?
No, because I feel like since our podcasts are like an hour long, we can fit like 2 to 3 different topics in.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So moving on. What?
No, I don't know. I don't
Anyway,
know.
moving on. So next topic is being gay in a small town.
Woo!
So
Kidding.
how many people live in Waverly? By the way, we live in Waverly. I just outed us.
I actually don't know how many people live in Waverly. I give everyone my address.
Isn't it like four? I feel like it'd be 4,500. That's my guess.
Wow, the borough of Waverly is 125,000. That's not us.
That is not. That cannot be us.
All right, hold on. Waverly, New York, population 4,214.
Dang, I was
That's not
close.
true, is it?
4,200. Wait, do you think that's
Oh,
too low?
4,400. 4,400.
Do you think I was almost right on the dot? Wait, do you
I
think
thought it was too high.
really?
It doesn't feel like. I mean, I guess I don't really know. I'm bad at judging things.
Well, actually, now that you say that, yeah, it does feel really high. Like I'm
Yeah.
just thinking out loud.
Owego has 20,000.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
well.
All these numbers, I don't have any sense of measuring with humans.
I mean, I don't know when the last time the census was. I don't think I've ever filled out a
I
census.
don't think I have either.
Okay.
All I remember is Facebook yelling at me to do it, but that's it.
No, I didn't.
You wait, what?
I remember getting. I think I got a phone call once to fill out a census, and then I never did.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever. Anyway, being gay in a small town.
Yeah, let's go.
So, I came out in ninth grade, was it? Because Molly was here. I was dating Molly at the time, by the way, my friend Molly.
Molly. I came out. Wait, did I come out in 10th grade? Or was it 9th?
I have
I think
no
it was
idea.
9th. Because it was after the Disney trip.
So
Yeah, it was after the Disney trip. It was freshman year.
okay, wait, that was freshman. Oh, it was freshman year.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because I quit band after freshman year.
yeah, you did. Brittany watching this podcast right now, like, wow.
Sorry, Brittany.
Yeah. Anyway, so I feel like okay, so I'm just gonna say roughly I was 14, roughly I came out, and
I was 15.
I feel like when I came out, it wasn't really that big of a deal. Like I feel like in small towns, like the stereotype is like you don't really like no one else is really gay, and you're kind of like the only one that's gay or bi or whatever. But I feel like I came out, and then after I came out, everyone else came out.
Yeah, you started a trend.
I started a
trend. Not that long after you did.
And like it was such a weird feeling because when I came out, I was I'm not going to say his name, but I was a freshman, and well, I wasn't even out yet, but there was this guy I liked, and he was in my gym class, and he was a junior at the time, and we had the same gym class, and it was like, oh, like he was my partner for the most part. And then I kind of just told one of my friends, like, he's cute, and like I didn't really think of like anything of it. Like I don't know, I don't think I actually knew what gay meant until freshman year when I had my first crush, like, and I realized I had my first crush, because I definitely had a crush on multiple, I'm not gonna say who because that'll just make them uncomfortable, but I definitely had crushes on my straight friends in middle school, but I don't think I realized they were crushes because I didn't know gay was a thing. I don't know.
I feel like I knew in middle school that I was gay, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I don't vibe with that.
I don't.
No, like before middle school, I didn't really like know it was a thing.
Yeah, and well, that was me before high school. I didn't know like it was a thing. I thought everyone felt the same way I did, where they kind of like just were attracted to the same sex, but they just married a female or a male anyway. Like
I knew, like in middle school, like I knew it was a thing, and I was like, can we edit that part out? Because I lost my train of thought. I can't remember what I was. I can't remember what I was going to say. say.
Oh my god, that was so good.
We keep it in just so like
I'm
people know
keeping
I'm
it
the
in.
best. Anyways, yeah. No, when I was in middle school, I knew that I was gay, but like I kept trying to push it down. I was like, well, I can just fake it till I make it. I can. Yeah, and then I started dating Sarah Weaver. Sorry, Sarah, if you're watching this. You're the love of my life still, even though
For
I
some of
can't.
you who don't know, Sarah is still one of our closest, very close, very, very close. Like
Very,
we've
very
kissed.
close. Love of my life.
Yeah, like very close friend. So it's
We
just
have like
funny.
a really funny like backstory to our friendship, just like us dating and then me being like, "Peep, I'm gay, bye." But like we're still friends, so it's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know.
Anyway,
Yeah, anyway. But yeah, going back to my story, thanks for taking I'm just kidding.
sorry.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
I'm selfish
Yeah.
and self-centered.
No, I'm kidding, I'm joking, I'm joking.
I'm kidding. Anyway, sorry.
So I feel like once I realized that being gay was a thing, and this kind of goes back to what we were talking about, how uh, we said, or we were talking about being gay is like a personality trait. When I figured out what I liked and stuff like that, Keegan,
Sorry.
he just turned off his video.
I turned off my video because I was self-centered.
Oh.
The right words. When I was self-conscious.
I was so sad. Oh my
Anyways, back on track.
I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I realized once I realized I was gay, I don't want to say I wanted to make my life revolved around being gay, but I knew what I liked and I wanted people to know and I wanted to be proud of it. And I think I did that pretty well in high school. And like once I came out to my family, it was a lot easier to come out to more people in school, because for the most part my fear was coming out to my family, which honestly that went a lot better than I expected it to go. But like it was just really weird. And I don't remember if I was dating Molly at the time when I came out, because I came out as bi first, like most gay people do.
I didn't. I
know.
skipped that. I was like,
Yeah. I did not skip that stage because I genuinely thought I was bi for a long time, because I find women beautiful and gorgeous, but I never really was like attracted sexually to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like after I found out that I didn't like women naked. I mean, I do, and it's funny because like I will see. I'm not one of those people that would see like a naked woman and be like, ah, my eyes. Like I'm just like, dang, she's hot. But like I don't know. I wouldn't want to. I should probably stop yelling. Anyway, yeah, that's how.
I was kind of the opposite when I came out. Like when I came out, I was just like, whatever. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. Like I'm gay, whatever. And like, there were people in my life who I won't name, but they made it a bigger deal than even I did. They were like, "Ah, you're gay," like and like, I wouldn't go as far as to say it made me uncomfortable that they did that, but it was like weird.
Yeah.
That, like other people felt it was a bigger deal than I did, and like not even in a bad way, but like.
Right.
I just wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and I feel like there was a lot of people in my life, especially in high school, that would I don't want to say they were just friends with me because I was gay, but they would talk about it a lot, and it's like that's when I realized where some people would think that being gay, like someone who is gay, they would think that they would, how do I word this? I don't know. It was more like I wasn't acting like it was a personality trait. It was them who was acting like it was a personality trait for me.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
And it wasn't that way at all. So like when they would be like, "Oh my God, Aaron, like like when I came out, like obviously people are gonna be like, oh, like I'm, like you're so strong and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
because like that's like a big step you take. But when it's like 3 or 4 years after you come out and they're just like, yeah, like my best friend's gay, and it's just like
Yeah.
I don't understand what that has to do with anything.
And like when they introduce you as your gay friend, it's
Yeah,
just I
yeah,
don't know. It's weird.
right.
Like I'm not saying it's like an awful thing, like it's not like the end of the world, but
I
it
agree.
is weird.
Huh.
And also that kind of like brings up the topic that like we had a weird situation where we had a lot of gay people in our grade like close to us. And
Yes.
like I don't know, for being in a small town, I feel like we knew a lot of accepting people, whereas
Right.
other people might not.
Right. And I feel like, yeah, so I feel like when I came out and then people saw the positive reaction, everyone else started coming out because they're like, well, that can't be too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. It was like, and I'm not going to get into details, but a lot of the times, uh, people came out and it was like, I don't want to say they came out, and it wasn't even just the guys. Like, some of the guys that were gay and, well, were gay, that are gay, and we were in high school, they didn't come out until college. And I feel like I couldn't have, I don't know, like it's so weird because I try and think back like through my high school career, and I don't see myself keeping that in for so long. Like I feel like you'd have to be very, I don't know, because everyone's different too, but I feel like if I were to have to keep that a secret for that long, if in and also they might not have known, but like I knew since freshman year. So like I feel like as soon as I figured it out, I wanted people to know. But people kept it in for so long and they knew it, and I don't know, it was just crazy to me.
I guess I understand why they would keep it in though. Like I'm still not out to my dad. Like rip it.
True. Oh yeah.
Like he just like randomly finds this podcast and I'm like,
Oh no.
that would be so funny actually. No, but like I understand that. Like I'm a
Right.
junior in college and my dad doesn't know. And like it's like a weird situation because none of my family has told him. It's like we've all been holding the secret over his head.
Yeah.
So like I understand that,
Me too.
but
Yeah, it's so weird because I don't think that um like when I first came out, I came out to my friend, well, my very close friends before I came out to my family. And it was like I trusted them to the like with that information, and that's I'm basically just telling you right now how like close those people meant to me. And they kept it. They kept that secret. No one told anyone. And I also think that first coming out to my friends really helped me come out to my family members first because um like there was some friends I had like and I I don't want to say it's like this is very stereotypical, but it was mostly the straight guy friends that I had that stopped talking to me after I came out. But I think I was more experienced with negative and positive takes from coming out to where like it helped me come out to my family easier, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I don't know why. Okay, I don't know why I start a podcast when I just my brain just turns off halfway through. like but like I don't know. I like running my mouth, so I will just go
I
off topic.
I had a weird coming out experience. So
Yeah.
I told like two, I want to say two friends knew about it before I told my family and before I told any of my other friends. And that like went well, like telling the friends went really well in the beginning. And then I told my sister, and then I didn't even tell my mom. My sister told my mom, and then they both they this is gonna sound really bad, but they both told me not to tell people at school. Like,
Dang.
and I don't think they were trying to
No,
be like
yeah.
mean, like don't tell anyone. I think they were more scared that like people were gonna bully
Right.
me for
Right.
and obviously I did tell people at
Yeah.
school and it was fine.
Yeah.
It was like a good experience.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
it made
I
it
understand
harder
that.
coming out to my family first before friends. So like I kinda wish I did what you did and came out to like all my friends first
Yeah.
and then told my family.
Right.
Because
And
the way I did it just made it hard.
yeah, but like, and you might look back on it, and if you really think about it, like, there's a lot of factors that come into like coming out to your family, and like how, like, because obviously everyone's family is different, and it's like coming out is just everyone's gonna have a very different experience. I feel like so it could be better that it happened that way, and I'm not saying like it would have been better, but like if like something I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. Shut up, Aaron. Moving on. But so I guess what I was just trying to say is like it happened now, and it's so far going okay. So it's like it shouldn't be something you worry about like all the time, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not really worried. Okay, that's a lie. I still like, as much as we were just talking about, like, I'm a gay, my personality now, I'm still like weirdly struggling with it. Like, when we did senior photos, a lot of you guys have heard the story, but I panicked and told my photographer when he asked that I was still had a crush on Sarah because I was scared to be like, actually, I'm gay, so jot that down.
Yeah. Such
And like, it's still hard to like every time you meet someone new, you have to like
Yeah.
decide if you can come out.
Yeah.
I feel like coming out never really ends.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. See,
I mean, eventually it probably gets easier, and you just like don't care.
right.
But
I feel like I'm sort of at that stage now, finally, where I just don't care. Especially since like at college, a lot of my friendships were like I never came out to them really. I would just like we would just be talking about something. I was like, oh yeah, my ex boyfriend, or because at the time I wasn't dating Matt, but I would talk about like a crush I had or like my ex boyfriend, and it wouldn't be like, by the way, I'm gay. I would just normally talk about it how like a person would talk about someone they like or have a crush on. I don't know. So I think I am at a point where I'm really comfortable with talking about it with new people.
and it's definitely easier with people our age.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
our generation is
Yes.
a lot
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
than older generations. Like even our parents' generations are not like the best.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. True. I feel like with my teachers, or my professors, if I'm close with my professors, then it's like I know it's sort of like a weird thing where it's like your professors aren't your friends, but like some of them are just super super nice and they care about you, and they will like if you needed help they'll reach out, and or you can reach out to them and they'll help you. So it's like the one professors that I know that are like really nice and they care for their students, like it's easier to be like to just like talk with them about stuff than like a professor you don't really click well with, and it's like like the only example I can really think of was like 2 semesters ago, where I know for a fact that I would never ever be able to talk to my math teacher or professor about like anything in real life besides math. But with my art teacher, he was like the nicest person ever, and honestly he did feel like, because like if you were to come into class and you look down or something, he would be like, are you doing okay, like if you need to take a day off you can. And he was just like the best art professor like you could have, and it was just like, my headphone is dying, hold on, I have to plug it in. But I don't know, it's like with older, I don't want to say older people because they're not old, they're just older than me, but it's like people my parents' age, I guess, is like it's barely, you're rolling the dice with how they will take that news, I guess. So yeah, I can see where you're coming from with like older people being harder to come out to.
It might also just be that like it's hard for me to like feel close enough to someone that I could talk to them. Like I really only talk to like you and the people in our group chat, and I guess everybody listening to this podcast, right? But like other than that,
yeah.
It's like hard for me to open up.
Right.
And it's like really awkward.
I feel like I feel like I was the same way, but now, especially the like, I'm seeing a therapist now, and I feel like that is a step people take when you go see a therapist. You open up almost your entire life, like your entire self, to this random stranger, and I feel like that gives me a lot of experience into just opening up to random people. So like when I meet someone new, it's not hard for me to be like, just talk about my life. I don't know.
That's so scary to me.
Yeah.
Like just like opening up to someone you don't know.
Yeah,
And like I think it's their job.
right.
So
Yeah, and I felt that way for many years, and I think it's something that um I think just sort of over time you get used to, uh especially since I mean, I've seen multiple therapists, and only now I have hiccups, sorry. I've seen multiple therapists, and only now, like recently, am I able to actually open up fully to them and talk to them about my feelings. But like in the past, I was way more conservative with how I felt. So yeah.
yeah, I've seen one therapist and I did not open up at all, and then I stopped seeing them. So
Yeah, and that's how my few experiences went. It was like I showed up, I wouldn't really talk, but if I did talk, I'd just start bawling my eyes out. Like I couldn't talk to anyone about my feelings without crying, even if they weren't sad feelings. Like I don't know, it was weird.
I would just tell them I was fine. I'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm good, everything's fine.
Yeah, I would do
amazing."
that too. I don't know. And it's like, I think I realized that I wanted to uh, get better mentally. And I feel like the only way I was able to do that with a therapist was to just open up and be honest, and just tell them how things are going and be like for real. And I don't know. And that's where my experience with that comes in, I guess, is
Yeah.
only very recently, like this year, like over the summer, did I actually start opening up about my feelings. And here I am talking about my feelings on a podcast. So it's like I've definitely come a long way. Yeah.
I feel like once you make that first step of like initially talking about it and opening up, after that it's easy.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to get over that first hump,
Yeah.
and then you're good.
Yeah. And it ties in with social anxiety too. Like
Yeah.
I have really bad social anxiety. Like, don't we all? But like it's like, I don't know. I could not talk to a stranger, even even if it wasn't opening up my feelings. Just meeting someone new gave me so much anxiety in the past, but now it's not that bad.
Even talking to people I know and like grew up with gives me anxiety
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know. Anxiety is so weird.
Yeah. Like even with sometimes my own family, like I'll get nervous to talk to them.
Oh,
And like it doesn't make any sense.
No, I get nervous talking to my family too.
Like it doesn't even have to be like big important stuff. Like
Right.
they could be like, "What do you want for dinner?" And I'd be like, and like start crying.
Yeah, like I'm not that anxious around my family, but I start crying.
I just like expose myself. That's just this entire podcast is me exposing myself.
Yeah. Maybe
At the end of at the end of like 2 months, you guys can decide if you cancel me or not.
Yeah, give us a few chances here before you cancel us. Like this is very new to us. Yeah, pro and cons list. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like with family, it's like you want your family to know, and this might not even be like something you think about, but I feel like this is just my take on it anyway. I don't like it when my family knows, like my entire family knows okay. I don't want to say I don't like it, but it gives me anxiety when my family knows I'm not okay, I think. And so or it used to. Now it doesn't bother me so much, but I was at a point where it was like I put up a wall where if I was feeling super sad or anxious about something, I would build up a wall, and I would, with my family, not with my friends, I would always talk to my friends and I would always have some sort of outlet. But with my family, I did not like them knowing I wasn't okay. I just don't like people, or I didn't like people worrying about me too much, I guess. I don't know.
I just don't like opening up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like building walls.
Yeah, and that's also why I built walls around my family, was because I didn't like opening up. I was scared to open up with them because I wanted them to think that I was doing 100% okay. And right now, I feel like I've changed. I do tell my family, well, my parents anyway, how I'm feeling for the most part. But that the only reason that even is a thing now is because of a whole nother topic that we will talk about in a different podcast that will get pretty deep and pretty sad. But we'll save that for later because this is our first podcast.
Excited.
Yeah, so get ready for that. Get the tissues because you will cry. We are 36 minutes in.
Wow.
Yeah. And we talked about being gay in a small town. We introduced ourselves. We talked about being gay as a personality trait.
Talking about mental health a little bit.
Yeah. We're doing pretty good.
Roll.
I still have to pee.
Pee.
Right now. On the podcast.
Is there a way to like record our podcast like while letting people chat?
Like
an Instagram live, I guess, but
yeah.
like instead of...
We could do Twitch streaming.
Oh.
So we could go live on Twitch, have our podcast, and we could read off. We should honestly do that.
Yeah, because like I think it'd be fun like having people be able to like put their input in.
Right.
And, like we respond to them.
That's actually a really good idea. So okay, let us know what you guys think we should do.
Yeah.
You guys, if you got this far into the podcast, I'm just gonna say I love you so much. And if you haven't canceled us already, thank you, because I know sooner or later it's gonna.
Us. Give us another shot.
Yeah, give us like a few more shots.
Uncancel us just for another podcast.
Yeah, just for one more. I don't know, and it's like it's so weird because we talk about I can't speak English, so why am I doing a podcast? Not being able. Okay, we don't like opening up about our feelings, but I feel like just so far on this podcast, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like for myself, I opened up a little bit more to the public than I normally would have.
Dang. I have a lot more to go, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I can open up a little bit more.
Yeah. You want to?
No. Not this podcast. Okay. I gotta see people cancel me first.
Oh, okay, right. And we can have our emotional breakdown apology video in like 10 podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to talk about this isn't a topic, but we could talk about apology videos on YouTube.
Yeah, let's do it.
And so my takes will be pretty hot takes because I've only seen a select handful of apology videos.
My takes will be cold takes because I haven't seen any. I have not watched. I mean, I've seen people's responses to apology videos, but I have not watched any actual apology videos.
This is bringing up old tea, like pretty old tea, but the Tati versus James Charles.
Yeah.
Yes, and
did it like start a whole bunch of other stuff too?
Yes,
like,
it did. Recently, it did. I think, but
like
I have not kept up with the tea recently.
I've never kept up with the tea.
I didn't really either. I watched Tati's like 40-minute long apology or something, and then I watched James Charles' video of him crying, and it was okay. I just want to start out by saying I am so sorry to the people watching, and I will get canceled for saying this, I know, but I do not like James Charles, and I feel like I'm gonna stop talking about it now.
I feel like I don't know enough about him to cancel him. Like,
Yeah.
I don't follow the gossip and the drama. Like, I don't know what he's doing and what he hasn't done and what's real and what's not real.
And I think that's how I am now too. Because I haven't caught up recently with him, but like in the past, there's things that he said and he's done that I don't necessarily like, but people become better people, so who knows? I'm just neutral towards him, I guess.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. But I don't know. But like when people post videos, like apology videos, a lot of the times it's really, and I know it's like technically it's none of our business, but like here I am sitting here judging these people.
Yeah, like actually.
And I'm just like, it's very hard for me to watch people sit there and cry to a camera, and I don't know, like half the time I feel like a lot of their apologies aren't coming from the heart, but like it's so weird because like
I don't think I've ever seen an apology video where it felt like they were like genuinely sorry for what they did.
Yeah, I don't know, it's so weird. Like I hate, by the way, you can make a drinking game out of how many times I've said it's so weird in this podcast. I'm just saying. Like it would be
gone.
It's probably like 26.
Watch me like watch it and it's only like 5.
Yeah. I just noticed recently I've been saying it a lot. I don't know. Yeah, but I haven't really watched that many apology videos, and for the most part it's because and it's weird because it comes back to anxiety, where I feel like if I know too much about someone, then I will just subconsciously start hating them for no reason. And I hate...
That's exactly what happens to me.
Yeah, and like I don't like when that happens. So for the most part, I like keeping out of the tea of things, and especially on YouTube. I hate YouTube drama. I think it's stupid. And
yeah,
but
I've never really been like into watching people on YouTube. Like maybe like 1 or 2 different people.
Yeah.
And then like what you just said happened. Like I knew too much about them, and now I don't really like them anymore.
Yeah. And it's weird because I watch a lot of people on YouTube, but the people I watch on YouTube live stream on Twitch. So it's like Daff, 39 Daff. I love Daff.
Hi, 39 Daff, if you're watching this. Could you imagine?
She's probably, no, like imagine she's like watching this on her stream right now. I know what she's gonna say. She's gonna pause the video and be like, these dumb bitches. No, but I love her.
Make it this far.
No, yeah, she like listens to the entire podcast. No, I feel like imagine like way in the future where like let's say like 5 to 10 years and Daff is still streaming and we're making like YouTube videos consistently. Someone found this from our first video, clipped it, sent it to Daff, and she watched it on her stream. I would be like, I wouldn't even know what to say, because just imagine it's like 5 years ago. Like,
I'd be embarrassed.
I would be embarrassed, but also at the same time, like, I don't know. Right now she's my favorite streamer. She's been my favorite streamer for like a year and a half, and it's like, I know that this is gonna sound like, because people's opinions change all the time, but I feel like Daff will always be at least top 3 in my favorite streamer list, just because of she's so freaking funny. And like
next week she does something awful.
Yeah, like next that would suck. This video would not age well. But yeah, I don't know. I love Daff.
We just edit this part out.
We're not doing that.
No, we're not.
I'm not even editing the part out where you messed up.
That's so embarrassing.
I have to pee.
Today at 10:21. Wow, it's 11:10.
Yeah, so we should probably start concluding, just because we do
Well,
have
bye.
we do have to film another podcast tonight with our guest star,
Okay.
and then we'll
It's
upload.
11:11. Make a wish.
Oh, it's 11:11. Yeah.
Sorry, it's probably not 11:11 for anyone watching this or listening.
Imagine like they're watching it and it is, and they're like, Anyway, but thank you guys for listening in, and I am very sorry that we're doing this.
Sorry that we like got off topic a lot.
No, and I feel like that's a good thing for. Well,
I feel like we transitioned well though.
Yeah, we did. I don't know.
Not to toot my own horn.
Yeah, I think we're basically professionals right now.
Everyone listening being like, wow, they did not transition.
Yeah, like I went off topic so many times. We talked about apology videos for like 5 minutes, and then we were like, Daff.
Yeah.
It's fine. But basically, this is how our podcasts are going to be. We're going to talk about a topic, and then we're just
gonna like go from there.
Yeah, we're just gonna go from there.
Wherever we follow, that doesn't even make sense. I'm gonna
Anyway, thanks for watching or listening or whatever.
If you made it this far, I love you.
Yes, I love you too. And please let us know what we should. If you guys are interested in seeing us do live podcasts on Twitch, let us know, because I feel like that's a really good idea, especially if we do our cameras and we could talk with the chat directly as it's happening. I feel like that would be really cool.
Give us some topic ideas you guys would like to
We need
hear
topics. Topic ideas.
And we can always like revisit topics if you like didn't if we didn't mention something you wanted us to talk about.
Exactly. Anyway.
It's like, don't be shy.
Keegan.
It was the ghost.
What ghost? Oh, we should talk about ghosts in our next podcast.
Okay,
with our guest star.
Get ready for the next podcast, guys. Click on the second podcast. My dorm building is haunted. Story time.
We should come up with really clickbaity titles.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We like talking about it for like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. So please comment down below.
We should come up with a like funny outro. Guys, give us outro ideas. Actually,
give us like all of our content, please.
Give us all the content. Like, we don't even need to come up with stuff.
So yeah, thanks. Bye.